Okay, Sagittarius, so for you with the Five of Cups, this feels like you may have just recently broken up with someone, because with the Nine of Swords energy crossing you, it feels like you're overthinking about this person. You're distraught over this person. It feels like the person could have broken up with you, not you breaking up with the person. So it may be keeping you up at night thinking about this person a lot. For some of you, it feels like you have to go away, like for example, going to boot camp. And so you're pretty sad because you have to leave your family behind or your girlfriend behind. For others of you, what I'm seeing in this card is that there's some kind of car repair that's needed that costs quite a bit, and you don't have the funds for it. So at the moment, in the beginning of October, you're feeling fairly stressed out about this, about how you're going to get the money to pay for the repair that's needed. I heard transmission, and then I heard overhaul. Okay, so for the basis of the situation, I have the Queen of Pentacles, and it feels like you're upset or sad because of a earth sign female. That's mostly what I get from this card. This female could be a little bit older than you. She could be making more money than you, or she could be an entrepreneur of some sort, some kind of business owner. With the Temperance card in the immediate past, it feels like everything was going well between the two of you. For some of you, it feels like maybe this was a third-party situation, and maybe this person already had somebody or was living with someone, and you would see this person on a regular basis. You feel like you're not going to get to spend time with this person anymore. So you thought everything was going great and everything was very blissful between the two of you, but perhaps you got some news from this female, and now that's what's causing the sadness for a lot of you. So with the Two of Cups in your crowning thoughts, some of you felt like this person could be your soulmate, or could be someone that you are planning to propose to in the future, or planning to live with in the future. But now it just feels like there's no chance at all for that to happen. I'm going to have to pull some extra cards on this reading because coming in the immediate future for you is the Ten of Cups. So it feels more like you're going to meet somebody new than you're going to get back with this female or get back together with this person that you've been seeing. This feels more like somebody new is going to come into your life out of the blue and shake your foundation, like you're going to be so attracted to this person. Let's say, for example, you're just going to the corner gas store to gas up. All of a sudden you see this female come out and she's got a bunch of nice pretty wavy hair or something that you like about her, and you're just captivated. So that's what I'm feeling the most from the Ten of Cups. For how you see yourself, I have the Knight of Wands. I'm feeling this two different ways. For some of you, it feels like you're gonna take charge and you're gonna come on strong and try to overwhelm this female that broke up with you or that you broke up with. You're gonna try to overwhelm her with love to try to win her back. And then for others of you, it feels like you're going to move because you have nothing. You feel like you have nothing to stay there for now in that area, in that town, that location, whatever. You feel like there's nothing now. There's nothing keeping you there because of the relationship that just ended. And so you're going to be moving, and you're going to be moving pretty quickly. It feels like you don't have any children, pets. It just feels like it's just you, and you're just going to move like within the next 1 or 2 months. So this month or next month, October or November. For the energy around you or a person around you, or environment. I heard Capricorn, so maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn person. I heard woman, Capricorn woman, because the devil is the card for Capricorn, but in this deck, I use this card for any earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It feels like this is the same woman. This woman, apparently, some of you had really great, amazing sex with this woman, and that's one of the things that you're really missing out, feeling like there's a big hole in your heart because now you don't have that you're getting on a regular basis. And then for what you really hope for, I have the Seven of Pentacles, and it feels like you're expecting that this person is going to change their mind and contact you. That may happen for some of you because I'm being directed back to this Ten of Cups. 50-50 feeling about this. For others of you, you're so distraught over this that it's causing some depression. And this depression is causing you to not want to go out, not even to want to leave your house other than for your job. For your outcome card, I have the Four of Pentacles. And I'm feeling the same thing I felt when I first put the card down. You don't want to tell this person how bad you're hurting, how much you're hurting, how bad you feel about this person breaking up with you or about you all not being together anymore. And again, it still feels like a third party situation here. But this Four of Pentacles feels like you're clamming up. You don't want to say anything to this person about how much they've hurt you by leaving you or not spending time with you now. For the surrounding cards, I have the Tower and I have the King of Wands. For some of you, it feels like something's going to happen at your job. If you work at like a factory, there's going to be some kind of fire hazard or something that's going to occur in October to the point where you all are going to have to be evacuated. And it feels like where you work at, they have to have some big ovens or something, some brick ovens or something there. Maybe it's to cook clay pots or something for some of you. But anyway, there's going to be some kind of fire hazard or event that happens that has to do with fire. For others of you, it feels like you're going to do some kind of like skydiving or something. That's what it feels like. So maybe in October, you're planning to do this, and maybe this is your first time and it's a really big deal, and maybe you're really scared about it. But I'm also seeing that in this card. In December, with this King of Wands, I'm feeling like you're going to meet this handsome older man. And this man is going to show some obvious interest in you. And what I'm seeing is that you meet him inside of a mall, like a retail store, like a clothing store. It feels like I'm talking to a younger male, maybe around 30, 35. This older male, it very, very handsome man. And you're going to be very attracted to him. But since you're at work, you're going to try to act, all cool and everything. But you're going to notice big time that this man's very interested in getting to know your name and wanting your phone number. So don't be surprised if this person starts chatting with you and tries to find some kind of commonality between the two of you to the point where he can get your phone number and talk to you away from work. I'm going to pull some verification cards. So I'm going to get a card on the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Seven of Pentacles. Also on the Four of Pentacles and the Tower and the King of Wands. For the Two of Cups, I have the King of Swords. So for some of you, this person that's in your crowning thoughts, this person that you're very close to or you love very much, they could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This person could love cooking. He could love food, or he could just love cooking or baking. And anyway, this guy feels more like a guy. For those of you that are really into this guy, sometimes he makes you feel like he knows more than you do. And he kind of makes you feel like you're being a little childish about things. But you still love this person enough to overlook that they do this. But what I'm feeling for October for you is that you're going to stand your ground on something. He's going to say something, and it could be at a public gathering or a party or a luncheon, and it's going to perturb you a bit. So you're going to kind of nudge him to where no one knows, no one sees, and then once you all get in the vehicle to go home later that night, you're just going to let him have it. I don't mean you're going to yell yell at him, but you're going to say, okay, remember when I nudged you earlier? This is why I nudged you. And you're going to proceed to tell this person not to bring that matter up again, or not to make you feel that way again, especially in public. So, not quite sure exactly what that is, but that's what I'm seeing here. With the Ten of Cups, for what's coming in the immediate future, I have the Page of Wands. So for some of you, this person that you're going to meet is a fire sign, or they're very passionate, creative, energetic. Fire sign is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, like you. And this person may be a little mischievous or flirtatious, okay? But for some of you that are going to meet somebody new that's going to captivate you, that's probably one thing that you're really going to like about them. For those of you that get to know this person, is that they're very charming. Let's say charming. For the additional card I pulled on how you see yourself, the Knight of Wands, I have the Three of Cups. So this feels very celebratory. Not celebratory, celebratory. It feels like you are going to have several outings in October and have a lot of fun with your friends. And for some of you, it feels like you're going to be the life of the party. So maybe you have some special costume planned out and it's a Halloween party and it's going to be a big hit. For the Devil in your environment, I have the Hanged Man. And it feels like some of you are obsessed with this person that you broke up with. You're so obsessed that even through Halloween time, through the end of October, you're going to be still thinking about this person and putting all this energy on this person instead of shifting that energy to something else in your life, some hobbies or your friends, or reading books that you've been meaning to read, or watching movies that you've been meaning to watch, or listening to music that you've been meaning to purchase and listen to. It feels like those are the things that are being suggested to you to do, instead of thinking about this person so much that's no longer with you and making yourself go downhill, just getting more and more depressed. So you're being asked to put your energy elsewhere, away from this person. Because, if this person broke up with you, then for some reason, they don't want to spend time with you right now. Focus your energy and time on something else or someone else, okay? Now, for what you really want with the Seven of Pentacles, I have the Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have invested in something, and you're going to see some returns in October, and you're going to be very happy, and it's going to give you a very positive outlook for November and December, because it feels like whatever money you make in October, it's going to double and or triple in November and December, whatever this is that you're selling. It could be a product that you created yourself, or you're making a recommendation as an affiliate for someone else's product. But you're going to make more and more money through October, November, and December. So for the outcome cards, remember we have the Four of Pentacles, the Tower, and the King of Wands. So what I pulled for additional outcome, I have the Ten of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. I have the King of Pentacles with the Tower. And I have the Star with the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is calling me first. This is this man that's interested in you that you're going to meet somewhere. For some of you, you're working at a retail, like clothing store. This man, if you form a relationship with this man, it feels like it's going to last a long time, and it feels like this man is going to continuously spend money on you, on things that you want and need, not just want, need. And he's going to be more than happy to spend that money on you. Okay? So for some of you, you're going to have a very long, important relationship with this older man, and it's going to be very fruitful for you. With the Four of Pentacles, I have the Ten of Swords. It feels like somebody is going to snap you out of this feeling of trying to clam up, not wanting to speak up about something that you want, or not wanting to speak up about you want somebody to know how you feel, but you're afraid to speak up. Something is going to pick you. Something is going to aggravate you or annoy you or get you to say, okay, that's it. I'm tired of not saying what I want to say. I'm going to go say it right now. That's what I'm feeling with that card. And then with the Tower, I have the King of Pentacles, and this feels like at work. It feels like your boss. It feels like a male, older male, 55, 60, 65, somewhere around there. This person, you're going to walk into their office to ask them something, and you're gonna catch them doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Okay? It's something that everybody across the board knows they're not supposed to do or have at work or bring to work, and you're going to catch them in the act. You're going to see that they have that thing, or they're using something, or they brought something from their house that's not supposed to be there, and it's going to be there in their office, right by their desk. It could be right by their wastebasket or their feet or something. You're going to catch them. And then later, this person's going to bring it up to you because they don't want you to say anything to anybody. They don't want to get caught. They don't want to get in trouble. They don't want to get fired. So this older man, your boss, is going to be doing something wrong at work. He didn't realize that anybody was going to walk in at that time, and you just walked in to ask something, innocent about the job, and you're going to notice that. You're not going to spend a lot of time looking at it, and you're not going to think about it that much until you get back to your post or desk. But when you see him, he's going to be like, oh, shoot, I should have put that away. And then, but he's going to act like, yes, can I help you? And you're going to ask the question. He's going to ask you a question, and then you're going to walk away. But later, like a few months later, he's going to, I think it's at a party or something. Maybe it's at the Christmas party. He's going to bring it up to you when you all are sitting together at a table.